Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ali, and I'm so glad you're joining me today. In this video, we're going to talk about some major developments happening in Iraq that could have a significant impact on the global economy. From currency reforms to the launch of a digital dinar, and even discussions with the US government, there's a lot of exciting news to unpack today. Let's dive right in! First up, let's talk about Iraq's currency system, which is about to see some massive changes. There have been growing reports and rumors that Iraq's economic system will soon be linked to the global foreign exchange market, commonly known as Forex. This is huge news, especially when we think about how it could affect exchange rates. Imagine Iraq's economy being directly connected to the world's biggest financial markets in real time. This could bring about a more stable and predictable exchange rate for the Iraqi Dinar, which would benefit not only Iraq, but also the broader global trade system. Currently, for this kind of integration to work smoothly, there needs to be consistent and reliable real-time currency exchange data, A to A, meaning a direct exchange between currencies. So it's not just about Iraq's dinar, but a broader range of currencies as well. This move could allow for more accurate tariff calculations and create a stronger economic framework that helps global trade thrive. But the good news doesn't stop with Iraq alone. The World Trade Organization, WTO, has reportedly thrown its support behind this initiative, recognizing that such a data-sharing system is crucial for setting fair tariffs and encouraging international trade. By aligning with global financial standards, Iraq would be able to establish a more reliable and competitive economic environment, which would benefit businesses and investors alike. There's another layer to this. We've been hearing reports that the U.S. has been working with Iraq to help dismantle some of the internal factions that have historically obstructed the opening of Iraq's exchange rate. Sources suggest that these factions have been one of the key obstacles to Iraq's ability to integrate fully into the global financial system. But now, it seems that efforts are underway to neutralize these blockers. It's important to note that this process involves not just Iraq's Prime Minister Soudani, but also the U.S. military, which has been actively involved in supporting Iraq's government in this endeavor. It seems that these factions are being disarmed, making it possible for Iraq to take the next steps in its currency and economic reforms. This is a significant development, as stabilizing the exchange rate will lay the foundation for even greater financial progress. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about Iraq's upcoming launch of its digital currency. This is a game changer. The Central Bank of Iraq has confirmed that it's preparing to roll out a digital dinar. This digital currency will be used exclusively for international cross-border transactions, which aligns with Iraq's broader strategy to modernize its financial infrastructure and increase global trade. Why is this important? Well, we're in an era where global trade is rapidly shifting toward digital currencies and digital payment systems. Iraq has recognized this trend and is taking the necessary steps to join this global movement. The digital dinar will operate alongside the physical dinar, which will still be used for domestic transactions. The goal is to create a two-tier system where the physical dinar remains in circulation for day-to-day commerce, while the digital dinar is specifically for international dealings, making cross-border trade easier, faster, and more efficient. This is also a step toward greater financial stability for Iraq, though there are still some questions about how the transition will unfold. While the central bank has confirmed that they're ready for the digital dinar's launch, we still don't know the exact timing. Some reports suggest that Iraq could be making announcements between March 21st and 24th of 2025, based on intel from government contacts in places like Hong Kong and Dubai. But let's be real. Nothing is set in stone, and timing could change at any moment. So while we can speculate, it's important to manage our expectations and stay tuned for updates. That said, sources are indicating that Iraq has already set up the necessary infrastructure to support this digital currency. This isn't just an idea they're talking about, it's happening. The systems are in place to manage the digital dinar, which suggests they're truly ready to take this bold step forward. Iraq is preparing to make its mark on the digital currency landscape, and that's something we need to keep a close eye on. In other news, Iraq's vast natural resources, especially oil and rare earth minerals, are becoming a focal point in international discussions. The U.S. is reportedly preparing a delegation to visit Iraq next week, and the main topic of their talks will likely center around these resources. Iraq has an abundance of rare earth minerals, resources that are crucial for producing high-tech products like smartphones, computers, and electric vehicles. The rare earth mineral market is heating up globally, and Iraq is in a prime position to capitalize on this demand. Discussions could lead to potential partnerships between the U.S. and Iraq to further develop these industries, bringing more global investment to the country and increasing its role in the international market for technology and clean energy products. But it's not just about international relations. There are significant domestic changes happening as well. Iraq's Ministry of Planning recently announced the launch of a major initiative aimed at developing the private sector. As part of this effort, a royal decree has been issued to create a new private sector development council. This council, led by Prime Minister Soudani, will consist of 40 members including both government officials and private sector representatives. The creation of this council shows that Iraq is serious about fostering growth and innovation in the private sector. The goal is to create policies that encourage business development and attract investment, ultimately boosting Iraq's economy. The council will focus on several key sectors, including agriculture, banking, real estate, construction, and communications, as well as entertainment and tourism. They will also work on increasing investments in health, education, and energy, sectors that are critical for Iraq's long-term growth. What's particularly exciting about this initiative is that the council will include representatives from underrepresented groups, such as women and youth. This ensures that Iraq's next generation will have a voice in shaping the country's economic future. It's a move toward more inclusive and diverse leadership, which can only strengthen Iraq's economy in the long run. Now, while Iraq's younger generation is more tech-savvy and open to digital solutions, there are still concerns about how older generations will adapt to the digital dinar. Many Iraqis, especially older ones, are used to keeping cash in hand and may be more resistant to digital currency. However, this generational shift is already happening. Younger people are increasingly comfortable with digital financial systems, and their acceptance of the digital dinar will play a crucial role in its success. So what does all of this mean for the Iraqi dinar as an investment? Well, we've been hearing from various sources that the reforms Iraq is undergoing, especially the move to digital currency, could eventually have a positive impact on the value of the dinar. If Iraq successfully stabilizes its economy, increases trade, and integrates into the global financial system, we could be witnessing the dawn of a new era for the dinar. However, there are still many moving parts, and the exact timing and execution of these reforms remain uncertain. To wrap things up, Iraq is undergoing some monumental changes right now. From disarming economic factions to launching a digital currency and forging stronger international partnerships, the country is working hard to modernize and build a more stable, prosperous future. These reforms are aimed at integrating Iraq into the global economy and boosting its long-term growth prospects. We'll need to keep a close eye on these developments as they unfold over the next few months and see what impact they have on the Iraqi dinar. That's it for today's update. I hope you found this information both insightful and exciting. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future updates about Iraq's economy and the Iraqi dinar. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think these changes will lead to a stronger Iraqi dinar? Let's chat about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.